What's going on, fight fans? Just got finished watching the legend Manny Pacquiao stop Lucas Matthysse by knockout. I thought that Pacquiao would get in there and do his thing, but I didn't pick him to win by knockout. I did pick Pacquiao by decision, but as we could see, some of the old power was still there. He knocks Lucas Matthysse down 3 times, and he looked very impressive. From the opening round, the Pac-Man came out starting fast, he came out on the offensive, and he carried that for much through the whole fight. Pacquiao at 39 years old, to me, he still looked fast. Not as fast as he was against Marco Antonio Barrera, but very fast for a 39-year-old. He still had good balance. He still had good foot movement. He still had good power. And he still had good head movement. Not only did he dominate Lucas offensively, but he slipped quite a few punches in that fight, still showing very good head movement. And I was very impressed with what I saw. You know, I'm a Pacquiao fan, and it was good to see the old guy show that he still has it, and he is now the WBA welterweight champion. I know there are some of those who will see that fight and say, "Hey, look, Lucas Matthysse was, not what he was," which we know that to be true. But the truth is that Pacquiao is also not what he was. So if you will, you can say that this was a fight of 2 guys who are past their prime, past their best days. So in my opinion, that makes it an even fight. I was very pleased with the knockout. Kenny Bayless did the right thing by stopping the fight. The moment that Matthysse spit the mouthpiece out, that's a sign to a ref that that dude doesn't want anymore, that he's done fighting. And maybe that was best for Lucas. You know, he was just eating clean shots, and maybe he knew it would be a matter of time before he got seriously hurt. So he didn't want to go through another 5 rounds of what he was getting. So now let's talk about the Pac-Man and what does he do from here. I'm going to be very honest. Even though he's a WBA champion, I don't really want to see him fight the very, very top guys in the division. I'm not trying to give him an easy road out, but when you are champion, when you've been a champion, you're a Hall of Famer, and you're up there in age, it's really no reason for you to fight any of those real young boys. And by real young guys, I'm talking about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. I think Pacquiao, if he's smart, he shouldn't go anywhere near those guys. Those fights are going to end badly for him. So the 3 fights that I think he could look at that could draw some excitement would be Jesse Vargas, Omar Figueroa, and possibly Adrian Broner. I think those are 3 guys that he still could beat even at his age. At 147 pounds, I think that what we saw at the Pacquiao we saw tonight steps in the ring in October or November against one of those guys. I think he has a very good chance to win. And I'm going to throw a wild card in there. Maybe he fights Danny Garcia if Danny Garcia beats Sean Porter. Of course, if Sean Porter wins that fight, I don't want Pacquiao anywhere near Sean Porter. But if Garcia wins that fight, because his feet are so slow, there's a chance Pacquiao could eke out that victory. But that's pretty much it, fight fans. That's all I really see for the Pac-Man. Those are the only fights that I would kind of like to see him, fight. But let's enjoy the night. It was a beautiful fight. It was a celebration of a great fighter returning with a good victory. And I think that's really about it. So until next time, holla at y'all later.